Well, to me, contemporary slavery is, frankly, a pretty sanitized term.
What does contemporary slavery mean to me? Well, contemporary slavery means to me that mankind has not evolved that much.
It's the taking over of another person's life.
Slavery is outlawed in every nation on the face of the earth.
Modern-day slavery is a global enterprise which uses and exploits people's labor and services for profit.
Legally, you cannot enslave another, but yet slavery persists in the world.
Whether it be human trafficking, whether it be bonded labor, child soldiers, but these manifold forms of contemporary slavery, a restriction of an individual's right to be free, to use all their abilities, is still around us.
I think that contemporary slavery means the same to me as slavery into the ages. It's the domination of one person over another.
It's basically about people and the choices that you make, the choices that each one of us will make, hopefully after seeing this exhibition.
Well, this project of creating this exhibit, we call it Invisible, has been in my mind for at least 10 years.
It is, in my opinion, unacceptable not to be involved in something that is this important to all of us.
That's my life's work. That's who I am. I can do no other thing but to be involved.
I have a daughter who's 12, going on 13, and I know that all around the world there are literally thousands of girls her age who are trafficked.
Right from the beginning, we knew that the mission of the Freedom Center was to take the stories of freedom fighters from the era of the Underground Railroad to contemporary times with the whole idea of informing and inspiring people to act today.
It is the first permanent exhibition that we have totally redone here at the Freedom Center.
And I knew that there was nothing in the country, indeed in the world, by way of an exhibit that brought to life this issue on how one might participate in fighting it.
My involvement in Invisible is to help raise awareness and to make sure people know that there's still work to be done to eliminate slavery from the world.
The opportunity to explore contemporary slavery and to understand what it is and to be exposed to the horror of it, I think has made it imperative that we do this at the Freedom Center, and it's a privilege to work on it.
And I'm going to be involved until the day I die, because I don't see any sign of contemporary slavery being snuffed out.
I think the most important thing is to raise the awareness on the part of all people that slavery is continuing, and once they're aware, hopefully they will be motivated, inspired, and perhaps angry enough to do something about it.
I hope, and I rather believe, that it will be a spark to extend the reach of this message.
And what I really hope is that when people go through the first part of the exhibition, which is really educating them about the different forms of slavery, that when they get to the advocacy and action part of the exhibition, that they will be inspired and motivated.
That they will become modern-day abolitionists, that they will become activists because of what they've become aware of with this project.
It is the worst form of servitude and bondage that the world has ever known.
If someone walks away with a ho-hum attitude, we have failed.
This is an exhibition that you can't leave behind, and I think is the mission of the Freedom Center to call people to action.
We want the people who visit here to leave saying, I can do something about this. I can be a modern-day abolitionist. I can take up the cause of freedom.
At the very least, they'll be an advocate for what needs to be done. Ideally, they'll want to be inspired.
That there's all sorts of ways that people can take this issue to heart and become a modern-day freedom seeker.
We will become the focal point in the world that talks about contemporary slavery.
People will be able to take information away to their homes, sign up, and keep track of what they're doing.
And I say amen to what the Freedom Center is doing, and I'm so proud to be a part of the Freedom Center because we're doing the right thing.
I'm thrilled that we are now at a point where we're actually going to be able to bring it to the public.
Amen, amen, and amen.